Trash time with Lance Taylor as we work our way towards our live shows on August the 16th. LT?
Hey, the next round, Trash, always sponsored by Mortgage Right. If you're looking to purchase or refinance a home, act now before those rates go on the rise. With locations nationwide, lending directly to home buyers, our friends at Mortgage Right remove the speed bumps on the road to home ownership. For more information, mortgageright.com, NMLS ID number 2239. We start with attorneys in Germany are wrangling over how to deal with a pensioner who stored a World War II tank, an anti-aircraft gun, and torpedo in his basement.
Just stored it.
It's quite a basement, though, wouldn't you say?
Tank's a pretty big vehicle, isn't it?
I don't know how big your guy's basement is, but
We're having problem getting people moving chairs and tables upstairs.
I know. Can you imagine what his wife said? You showed up with another tank.
Yeah, we had a discussion about a chandelier in our build-out this morning. We were trying to figure out where to put that.
Yeah.
Where do you put a tank?
What if we went upstairs to, oh, guys, I forgot to tell you, we got anti-aircraft guns we got to fit in here,
And
too.
torpedo.
Now, the items were removed from a house in the northern town of Heikendorf in 2015 with the help of an army. I bet so.
Oh, I would imagine, yeah.
Prosecutors and defense lawyers are now negotiating possible penalties, including a suspended sentence and a fine up to $427,000.
It's a big fine.
This guy
It's a
is
big fine.
Yeah.
This guy's the captain of playing Weekend Warriors to capture the flag. He wins every weekend.
Now, here's how this will work in my house. The one thing we need is behind the tank in the basement.
Yeah.
So I got to move the tank to get to it.
I wanted to see Heat on DVD, and it's behind the tank.
Behind the tank.
Got to spend $3.99 on pay-per-view.
Sorry, we got to move the tank.
Can you imagine being the movers getting that call? Okay, do y'all have a grand piano or something? Oh, God, no. Heavens, no, we don't have it. Husband does have a tank.
That's right.
No, I legitimately talked to a guy today that is picking up 2 chairs for us.
Uh-huh.
And you know what the fee is to pick up the chairs and bring them here?
How big are these chairs?
You've
ordered them, right?
Yeah, they're
large.
They're swivel chairs. They're for the lobby,
right?
But it's just 2 of them, which you and I could pick them up. But it's $150 to get brought here.
Just to pick the chairs up and bring them here is $150.
Yes.
Not putting them together.
No.
Right. Because that's a question we've discussed already
Are
upstairs.
they located in Chattanooga?
No, we do have somebody coming to put everything together.
Okay, well, that's good news to me.
Yeah, I bet these neighbors really wonder what the screaming is at this house in Germany when she screams, "Man, the torpedo!"
Oh, my. Wow.
Time.
Das Boot. Now, the defendant is aged 84.
Mm-hmm.
He must all find new homes for all the monumental items.
Wow.
I bet on Craigslist this would work,
Yeah,
right?
Good God. Can I foist a tank on you?
He's going to call into the trade day on the radio.
This is
I
pretty
got a tank I'd like to unload.
The old swap and shop?
Yeah, the swap and shop.
This is pretty fascinating, though. According to his attorney, a U.S. museum is interested in purchasing the Panther tank. Now, many historians argue it was the most efficient such vehicle deployed by Germany during World War II.
Not totally perfect, though, apparently.
Yes, that's right. We are not speaking German right now. I'd like to point that out.
Yeah.
Now, the defendant has been talking to a number of German collectors. He's also got assault rifles and pistols.
Wow.
In July of 2015, it took about 20 soldiers almost 9 hours to extract the Panther tank, which, by the way, was without its tracks. That would be more difficult.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
We're going to have to lift it.
One day, honey, I'm going to get these tracks.
That's right.
I mean, it's a pain in the ass if you're going around the supermarket with a cart that one wheel that doesn't work.
the wobbly wheel.
This is a Panther tank with no tracks.
You didn't order those tracks again, did you, Ernie?
It sounds like an Ernie.
Yeah.
There's another hearing case today, and a decision is expected next
Okay,
month.
good. We'll get an update.
Yeah, we'll give you an update on this.
Make note of that.
You guys ever been to Conway, Arkansas?
I think I have.
You know, ironically, I think you drive through that at some point on a back road to get to Fayetteville.
I think you do.
I'll pull it up on the map here, Jimmy D, because you've been the back roads to Fayetteville back in the day before they had the interstate, right?
Yes.
Well, that wasn't that long ago.
Before Eisenhower came by.
It was I was on the wagon trail.
You 100% have done it because it's just north of Little Rock, and you have to go there to hit I-40 to go to Fayetteville.
I think I've
You've done
slept
it.
in Conway.
Yeah, you may have.
Now, this story
Conway Twitty.
originates
Yeah. Wow.
in Conway. A warrant has been issued for a man accused of harassing women in Faulkner County. 3 women have filed reports about Brian Reams harassing them while shopping in Conway. Now, police say the incidents occurred between September of 2020 and June of 2021. The different incidents happened at a Wal-Mart and a Kroger. Now, according to the officer, quote, they were all very frightened, very uncomfortable by these incidents that occurred. According to the police reports, he would follow the women around the store, make inappropriate comments to them. In one report, a woman said Reams, who has, by the way, neither one of his arms, asked if he could massage her feet.
I got a lot of questions.
What's he massaging with?
That's
That was
the
one question, Jim. Yeah, that was
Man
one
the
of them.
torpedo.
Yes, that was one of them. Yeah. He's clearly not pushing the buggy around, so he
No.
kind of stands out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not pulling anything off the shelves.
I quickly got a visual. I'm going to let it go, though. Okay, Brandis.edu has some alternatives for violent language.
Okay.
Oppressive language is killing it.
You guys are killing it right now.
Instead, they say, go with great job.
See, that is a good alternative. Instead of telling
It is.
somebody they're killing it, you tell them, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like I'm doing as good as when I'm killing it.
Ooh, spot on right there.
Oppressive language, take a shot at it.
Yeah, take a shot at it.
That's a no-no now. Instead, give it a try.
I mean,
That would-
in 20 years, are we going to be able to say anything?
You ever had a date, Dunaway ask you to give it a try?
Yeah,
Take a shot at it there.
take a shot at it. South Park did a sponsored content one. It was on last night. I was watching it.
They really?
It was about sponsored content, and and it was about the PC police and
Right?
and all the things you couldn't say in the town anymore, and it was hilarious.
Well, you guys help me with this next one. They say the oppressive language is rule of thumb. Is that just having the power of somebody underneath you?
Yeah, I
I
would
think
guess
so.
so.
Yeah.
Or is it offending people that don't have thumbs?
in Conway, Arkansas.
Instead, they say go with general rule.
What if my grandfather was a general and he died?
Yeah.
That offends me.
As long as he was not General Lee. Oppressive language here. Go off the reservation.
Yeah, I figured we'd be done with that one.
Can't even say it in Cleveland anymore. Can
No,
you?
you cannot.
They say instead go with disagree with the group.
That's good.
Yep.
I'd have to disagree with the group.
Did he go off the reservation? No, he just disagreed with the group.
I actually haven't heard go off the reservation in a while.
I have not. I think I've used it some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we sort of pulled that one out a long time ago. I was bothered that the Guardians tried to, the lettering and everything, tried to duplicate the Indians' lettering
Right.
and everything.
Yeah. It was like they just changed the letters around.
Yeah, what are we trying to fool here?
I
I mean,
know.
the old fan
Yeah, why did they not just
change everything.
flush it and start over? I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's almost like reminding you
That-
every time that we had to change the name.
Are we forced now for the Braves to change name?
They're next.
Yeah. Well, I remember the 1992 World Series
Uh-huh.
being there in the protests that were outside. You know, that was sort of the first time in the modern world that the Braves, whatever the first year of the World Series, maybe it was 91, whenever it
91
was.
or 92.
Yeah, it was
That was
91.
about 30
Yeah.
years ago
It was
now.
91, yeah, but that was the first time in my lifetime the Braves had been to the World Series,
Yeah.
and the protest outside to get the name changed back then.
Think about it. That was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, ignore it for another 30, right?
That's what they've done so far. It's worked. Didn't work for the Indians.
That's trash.
Yep. Brought
is-
to you by.
Our friends at Mortgage Right, if you're looking to purchase or refinance a home, you need to act now before those rates go on the rise. Our friends at Mortgage Right make it so simple. Again, visit them online, worry-free process, mortgageright.com, NMLS 2239.
Love those guys, and our build-out is going. Live show coming August the 16th, and this obviously not our temporary setup.